not even supposed to be Nigerians in the first place.
Wow.
We were the Royal Niger Company. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we're basically a company for the British to take resources and blah 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 and go for Britain.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, the company decided to buy the whole place and amalgamate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the people that sell the place and the people that buy, to them are the winners. The rest of the people are what?
Right.
Collateral damage.
Damn.
Hello, my people. How una dey? Oh, this one is coming for from our lovely artist, Burna Boy. What did Burna Boy just actually did in an interview with Tidal, I mean what they call it. This guy just kill him. He's not telling us when he was asked a question about Nigeria. In an interview with Tidal on Friday, which is yesterday, the African giant shared why the country's cultural diversity has become a bane against its growth. According to Burna Boy, he described Nigeria as a collateral damage in a candid reflection on the nation's current state. The Grammy-winning artist also expressed his concern over the socio-political challenges facing Nigeria, emphasizing that the nation and its citizens often suffer the consequences of poor governance and external influences. Burna Boy's remarks highlight his continuous outspokenness on issues affecting Nigeria as he urged for more accountability and better leadership to prevent the country from being treated as expendable in global and local affairs. Really? Anyway, what Burna Boy actually said is that Nigeria is a collateral damage, a damaged country, that we weren't supposed to be one country. And what this guy said is nothing but the truth. Nigeria is not expected to be one country, which we all know. It is in the history of Nigeria. If not for the way both Britain and other countries supported Nigeria during the Biafran War in 1967, I don't think that Nigeria would have been won by as it is now. At least Yoruba would have been on their own, Igbos, which is Biafra, would have been on their own, and Oduduwa people would have been on their own. Yes, Oduduwa, Ariwa, I mean to say Ariwa, that is northern people would have been on their own. All these national squabbles, chaos, and all this resist and all kind of thing happening in Nigeria wouldn't have been happening today. So Nigeria is just I support this guy in what he said, because the hardship we are passing through in one Nigeria is too much. Everybody wants to go their separate ways. Yes. And this guy, I love his outspokenness. He's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid. What are you going to do him? What are you gonna do him? You're not gonna do him anything. He worked very hard to see himself being at the top today. Not even Nigeria as a country that forced him or buckle him or got work hard, but he keep working hard. Americans value this way more than the way even Nigerians value him. The main Nigerians that love this guy is only Igbo people, where he come from. Other parts of Nigeria doesn't value him the way Americans value this guy known as Burna Boy. Burna Boy just said nothing but the truth. If actually you have read and studied Nigerian peoples and culture, if you have studied, or if you don't know, just go online and browse about 1967 Biafran War. Read it from the beginning to the end. Make sure that you have time to read it. Don't read it just for bias, purpose. Read it just to have knowledge and to know exactly what happened, how the war started, if everything about the war, you get it. If you read everything about the war, I don't see the reason why you will come, even if you're not an Igbo person, that's okay. For instance, you are an Ariwa person, that you will not say, allow Biafrans to go. No man will read that 1967 war without coming openly and say, allow Biafrans to be on their own. These people have suffered enough. Yes. What this guy said is nothing but the truth. You get it? So no matter how Nigerian government try to, remove history, some part of history in the higher institution in the university in Nigeria, it can never curb or stop people knowing the reality of what happened, what occurred, of how about 2 million Biafrans were killed, that is, were killed in 1967 war. Have you seen anywhere where they tag that war Nigerian war? No. Do you get it? They don't call it Nigerian war. Because Nigeria didn't fought that war directly with Biafra. Had it been that Nigeria fought that war directly with Biafrans, Nigeria wouldn't have succeeded today. Foreign affairs, you know, they involved in Nigeria in this war. They fight against Biafrans. Biafrans fought alone in this war without any single help from any country, from anybody. And today, they were even surprised of how Biafrans, you know, how we became the most, you know, let's say, billionaires in Nigeria. If you're talking about people that has money more than others, first of all, you talk about Igbo people before you call any other tribe in Nigeria. Forget about they talk about Dangote, this and that and this. Dangote is a group, not a single entity, not a single person. It's so business. It is a group, partnership company. Do you get it? So when you're talking about people that are doing well, the Igbo people have suffered a lot after the war in 1967. Then our people, our grandfathers, our forefathers, they struggled and struggled. And do you know the thing they passed through? And you expect us to keep quiet and stay passing through that? No. You can't just expect us to, you know, fold our hands, still pass through what our grandfathers, our forefathers, what they passed through in the name of we want to be one Nigeria. Then look at the one Nigeria we are fighting for. Is this the type of one Nigeria we're going to fight for? This guy just said nothing but the truth. He said nothing but the truth. If you guys, anybody attack this guy attacking Biafrans, so that is just it, oh, because this guy just said nothing but the truth. One Nigeria is no longer working anymore. You see how Yorubas are treating Igbos in Yoruba land? The same way it goes to Ariwa, the way they are treating Igbos in Ariwa land, in Northern land. So when looking at all this petty beefness, what do you expect Igbos, even a billionaire Igbos to do? Like a welcome development. Pastor Bukobi have, you know, transferred his military from Lagos State back to Igbo land. It is a very big welcome development. If you need miracle, you are a Yoruba person, you are an Arewa person, you should transport yourself all the way from your separate locations down to Igbo land to receive your miracle. Yeah, because the way I don't even understand, Igbos are not dragging anything with you. They are only there for their business. They are there doing their business, even paying tax to your own government. Yet the hate is much there. Huh? But Burna Boy, kudos to you for coming out without having any iota of fear, without being afraid of anything, that whatever it might be, coming out to be outspoken, to air your own point of view, and go straight to the point to say nothing but the truth. Nigeria shouldn't have been one. It wouldn't have been so. It is just, you know, it's not a country for collateral damage. You get it? Yeah. And it has, you know, the agreements, the years, the agreement, you know, whereby, okay, you should be one to so years, then you can request that you want to split, you want to be on your own. We have passed that. That years we have come and gone. Now Biafrans want to be on their own. Nigerian government are saying this and that. You can't stop Biafrans, so that is it. Nigeria refused to tell the world that there is an ongoing genocide happening in Biafran land caused by Nigerian so-called military. Yet, Biafran Eastern Security Network, that is, you know, Biafran Guard, you know, the army of Biafran are defending the Biafran territory. Every here and there, they are always ready. If not for for Biafran army, I wonder the type of, you know, calamity that would have been falling Igbo land people. Do you know what is happening there? The secret genocide, the secret, you know, supplying of Nigerian military. Do you know why it seems that Nigeria have lack military? They keep on asking the youth to come and, you know, recruit, that they should come and register, they come and join military. Do you know why? Do you know how many Biafran that, I mean, how many Nigerian armies that have been fired? Do you know? Do you know what is happening recently? You don't know. It's only people that are in Igbo land will tell you what they have been seeing, what has been happening in Igbo land by the so-called Nigerian government. If not for Simon, I wonder what would have been our fate by now. For some of you that will come online, okay, this and that, you are in Finland doing this. Do you know what that guy is doing? Do you know? The same way you guys are praising very dark man in social media is the same way we are praising our God-sent man, Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa. He is doing a miraculous work in Igbo land. If not for God that sent that man to us, I wonder what would have been our fate in Igbo land. By now, Fulani herdsmen will have slaughtered all our people by now. But God said, no, my children, take this. have this, even though that they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yeah, take this one is also up and doing. Kudos to you, my dear. You said nothing but the truth. Truth cannot be hidden, no matter what. It can never be hidden forever. We all know that one Nigeria is no longer working. Everybody has worked hard to make Nigeria to become one country. Common citizens, we are doing everything, even praying, fasting, doing all kinds of things just to maintain that closeness, that's one Nigeria. But no, guess what? It is not working. It isn't working. The corruption in Nigeria is too much. Even from a common man, even to politicians, to the even president, they are all corrupt. Honestly, this is what we have been expecting the so-called Nigerian celebrities to be doing, and not just to come online and say, hey, you people should stop damaging something like Regina Daniel because you married the Nwoko. Regina Daniel of yesterday, you now come out to address the public, this and that, to put your mouth in national something. Instead of you to even follow Nigerians and caution your husband and the so-called politicians, you have the guts to come out to talk to you. They meant this is what you expected. These are what you expected people to do. The so-called celebrities, not just to be moving from one club, going, showcasing the new clothes, how we are traveling from one country to another. You are in this private jet, this and that. This is what we expect you people to be doing. To be, going straight to the point, telling the world what is happening in Nigeria with your social media spaces. But no, you can't do it. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Because you are feeding well in your comfort zone, you are eating well, you are making your money. The poor masses are watching your movies, and you think you've arrived. You think, do you think it is okay? Kudos to you, Burna Boy, in what you said. We really appreciate this interview from Tidal. We really appreciate it that this Burna Boy remarks highlight his continued outspokenness on issues affecting Nigeria, as he urged for more accountability and better leadership to prevent the country from being treated as expendable in global and local affairs. This Nigerian singer Burna Boy also he didn't just describe Nigeria as a collateral damage and claim that Nigeria was never intended to exist as a nation. But he explained how Nigeria came into existence. For some of you that doesn't know, that doesn't even have the chance to use your phone to browse, to read about, Nigerian peoples and culture, how Nigeria come into emancipation, how everything about Nigeria. You don't want to browse. You have your phone, but you can't browse to read. You can't browse to know Nigerian history. You have been hearing about this Biafra, this. You don't even want to browse and know it. All you care is one Nigeria. All you care is that you're in Nigeria. But when people are seeking for their, they want to be on their own, for their independence, and you keep, beefing them, keep bashing them without even having the knowledge or knowing why these people are demanding for this. Today, as you've come across this video, take that your fucking phone they've been using to go online to, bash people that are looking for the way that things will be better for them. Go online, go to your Google, browse about the war between Nigeria and Biafra. Or just type Biafra 1967 war. Or just type 1967 war. Calm yourself. Don't cry while reading it, because nobody is going to hold you while reading it. You get it? Nobody is going to hold you while reading that particular, history. Go just, when you are just less busy, make sure that you are in a comfort zone that is less noisy. Maybe preferably in the middle of the night. Wake yourself up, browse it, make sure that your phone is fully charged and you have connection. Browse it, if possible, browse screenshot so that you can be able to read it even without connection. Read everything from the beginning to the end. Then let me see why you will not support Biafrans to go. Let me see why you will not support Nigeria to divide. Yes, everyone have worked hard to make Nigeria a better country. But the politician doesn't want Nigeria to be a better country. They keep borrowing money just to fit their bills. They keep borrowing money, sharing it among themselves. Do you get it? So this is all I have to say. Kudos to you, Burna Boy. So tell us in the comment section your opinion concerning this Burna Boy statement. They suit me for body gara. They suit me for body woto. Because this is the kind of thing we want our so-called celebrities, artists, musicians to be doing. Like the way a very dark man is not even afraid of anybody. If you do anything, the guy will come out and say it openly. The same way that this Burna Boy have come out and say his own. So every other person should come out in your own point of view. What do you want Nigeria? How do you want Nigeria to be? Do you want Nigeria to remain as one Nigeria and be suffering the same way it is suffering, or do you want Nigeria to split so that everybody to go on their separate ways and make their country a better place that you can easily travel to any country that is very peaceful for you? So what do you want? How do you want it to happen? So forget. Don't remember to obey the community guidelines while dropping your view. No, no, no negative comments in this particular channel. Maintain the peaceful zone of this channel. I remain my humble self, Christy TV. I love you all.